to Heinz Field. By my side, Mr. Peter O'Keefe. Peter, we've got a heck of a showdown coming up today. On one side, a running back who's capable of single-handedly taking over a game. And on the other side, an inside linebacker with a penchant for crushing hits and stuffing the run.
No doubt about it, Dan. Dominic Davis is a superb player. He's just an all-around talent and a supreme competitor. And a guy like that can get it done in so many ways. And here on the other side is another top-tier player. Joey Porter is a terrific outside linebacker. And this guy's got a motor that won't quit. Conditioning plays a big role there, but just as important is his rugged tenacity. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a real dogfight in store for us.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins. But first, the toss of the coin.
It's tails. Chris Brown kicking off for the Texans.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown boots the opening kickoff. Caldwell decides to take it out of the end zone. The tackle eventually shoved out at the 40.
Yeah, baby. How you like that?
Ricardo Caldwell grabs this one. Now he takes off. This is a great bit of running and a great bit of blocking, too. You don't take it this far out of the end zone all by yourself.
The Steelers' offense takes the field, and they will start at their 40-yard line. Dayball sacks him way back at the 31.
Second and 18. Ball at the 31-yard line.
Roethlisberger throws a beauty to the right side. And it's caught at the 48, 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Ben Roethlisberger sings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw. They keep doing plays like this, he could be in big trouble.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Reed kicks it off. Lord catches it back at the 2. Tackled at the 26.
Jamal Lord got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Texans will start this first play of the drive at their own 26-yard line.
Switch! Black 79! Switch! Black 79!
Baxter catches the ball and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Jared Baxter had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
I'm gonna sack you.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
All Texans, 21-yard line.
Davis gains 3 yards, and that brings up third down.
Let's take it up a notch, Steve. Take it up.
Davis gets the ball again and can't convert the third down. Fourth down coming up.
James Farrier just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be fourth down. Stanley lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stanley gets the ball and punts it away. Randall fields the punt at the 21. Reverses field. 25. Brought down at the 27.
Clipping, number 93, defense. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Nathaniel Adibi draws the flag here for blocking in the back. Let's take another look. Yep, that's clipping for sure. And that was the right call.
The Steelers had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 13-yard line. Bettis gains 8 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Jerome Bettis stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Roethlisberger throws this one over. He's caught at the 35.
Plaxico Burress has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Bettis loses 2, and that brings up second down.
Take it easy, Bettis.
Second down, 12 yards to go.
37-yard line.
Bettis will get the carry on second down and moves forward for 7.
Jerome Bettis can thank his blockers for that last play. If it wasn't for them, that play would have tanked.
Nice gain, and that puts them in a very convertible third down situation.
Yeah, you know, the last convertible was a 72 Nova. Jerome Bettis took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Lucy. High back.
Gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down. Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Falls in the pass, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Down! Down!
bring up first down.
Down! Set!
Pettis gets his 7th carry of the game and passes the line. Stopped at the 13.
Eric Brown with the tackle.
Down! Set! Great!
Roethlisberger really rifles this pass, and this one is incomplete.
Ben Roethlisberger was off on that last throw. The short pass did not connect with the receiver.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down.
Lucy, Lucy.
Down! Set!
And he's just short of the first down. It'll be 4th down.
Marlon McCree managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
There's a migraine waiting to happen for a defensive coordinator. They almost gave it up.
Yeah, but they didn't let him convert. It's still going to go to 4th down.
4th and short. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Steelers are out in front, 7-0.
Screen! Screen! Watch the screen! Look at screen!
Down!
Grinder takes off the toss and can't convert. They'll forfeit the ball on downs.
Eric Brown is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on 4th down. It's worth another look. Oh, huge tackle, huge play.
They have the chance to make this a 2-score game with a field goal. They don't. Smart play.
Well, it didn't sit well with me, Dan. Even with the lead, they really could have used those 3 points.
The Texans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 8-yard line. Davis will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Second and 9. Ball Texans. 8-yard
Down!
line.
Set!
Dominic Davis got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face 3rd down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up. Wow, look at last year's stats. Talk about a great season.
Set!
Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Jabbar Gaffney is just crazy good on this play, Dan. He refuses to be intimidated by triple coverage. I would have tried to throw somewhere else, I think. Oh, but it didn't matter. He made the catch. Great job.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to. Coach that.
Davis will get the carry on 1st down and heads left. Tackled at the 25.
Second and 8. Ball Texans. 25-yard line.
Down! Set! Blue 19!
Davis picks up about 2, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Dominic Davis used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Down! Set! Red 33!
Carr uncorks this to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete. Stanley lines up for the punt. Stanley takes the long snap and punts it away. Randall L. gets it at the 31. Reverses field. 34.
Holding. Number 29, defense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Number 29 held his man on that play, and hey, you can't do that. That was offensive holding any day of the week.
The Steelers are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Roethlisberger throws a big high lob and gets right at the 49, and he's stopped right there. First down.
Down! Set!
Bettis carries this one off to the right and rambles for about 5. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Bettis is at the 35, breaks the tackle.
Jerome Bettis makes a great play here, picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, and eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the sideline.
What a run, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard, and up to now, he's got 62 yards on 9 carries. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 26-yard line.
Down!
Catches it over the middle, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Down!
With the tackle.
Set!
Ball's loose. The Texans have it.
Kylie Wong turns things around by forcing the ball loose. It gets recovered right here. And they get some good yards out of it. Great turn of events for this defense.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Texans want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at their 46-yard line. Davis has his number called on first down, and the Steelers take their first time out.
Second and 9. Ball at the Texans. 47-yard
Down!
line.
Switch! Black 68! Switch! Black 68! Hut, hut!
Tackled and the clock. Third down, 1 man back.
Down! Set!
Johnson balls it in right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
First and 10.
Down!
39.
Davis will take the handle and heads out right. Dragged down at the 37. Second down with the tight end right.
Down!
Davis cruises out. The Texans take their first time out.
Down! Set!
Carr rifles it out left side, and it's knocked down at the line, incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Timo von Oelhoffen swatted that pass away right at the line.
Peter, the defense stood tall and forced the incompletion, but I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete.
Down either way, and in my opinion, too, a bad call.
It's up through the goal post. Good.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Chris Brown really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
The field goal puts them a little closer to tying things up.
Yeah, and that's a positive note their coach can point to when he tries to pump up his team at halftime.
Brown booms a beauty here. Randall L. decides to take it out of the end zone. Reverses field. Brought down at the 10.
Antoine Randall L. decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach. Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Jay Foreman shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Roethlisberger fires this one. Little as the catch is made. The Steelers take a timeout. That's their final one. First down, 10 yards to go. Burrows makes the nice catch, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Down! Set!
Roethlisberger rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Aaron Glenn came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Is that all you got, Ward?
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Check, go, 119! Down! Set! Check, go, 119! Check, go, 119! Hut! Hut, hut, check, go, 119! Check, go, 119!
Dragged down at the 45.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Texans offense takes the field with the clock at 4. Carr makes the long pass, and it's complete at the 24. Finally dropped at the 21.
Andre Johnson had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Steelers are out in front, 7-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Okay, Dano, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. Welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. As we look at the numbers from the first half and look at the turnover column, the Texans should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Hines Ward was definitely a key, as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. The 69-yard touchdown for the Steelers. The Steelers get the first points of the game and go up by 7. Steelers midway through the first, ball at their own 34. Ben Roethlisberger would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Texans, after a tough goal line stand, Texans losing by 7. David Carr would find his target on this one. Steelers middle of the second. Gary Walker would turn things around. Big shift in momentum here as he pounced on a fumble. The defense recovers. Steelers out in front, 7-0. After driving 21 yards on 6 plays, Chris Brown sets up the field goal attempt from just about the parking lot. Got a lot of leg, though. He's got it! A 51-yard field goal. The Texans climb back into the game, now down by 4. Steelers still late in the second quarter. Aaron Glenn is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Texans, after getting an interception, Texans back by 4. David Carr is back to throw as they want to air it out here, and this one is right on target. And that's where we'll leave this one. Steelers are holding on to a lead, 7-3. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Hines Ward has been unstoppable. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Texans will recede to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 7-3. Let's get down to the field and the action. Moses fields the second half kickoff at the 2. Brought down at the 19. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Not a ton of action, but they're not out of it yet. Their D is playing strong, and a little offensive rhythm could turn this game around.
The Texans are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 19-yard line.
17.
Carr just rifles this one, and the catch is made well past the marker.
Billy Miller has just one guy on him, and he beats him easily. Even with my few extra pounds, I think I could have done a better job covering him.
I doubt that. He would have smoked you like a salmon.
That sounds pretty good.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they remove the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Davis catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Ivan Taylor targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Carr dumps this one to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Jared Baxter didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Well, maybe even a little shorter. There was some room to run there.
Third down, one man back.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Davis pulls the lob down, and he's well short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Aaron Smith made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his second tackle so far. Stanley gets ready to punt this away. Stanley gets the snap and punts it away. Randall L. fields the punt at the 16. Tackled at the 29.
Roughing the kicker, number 28, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Chris Hope ran into the kicker back there long after the kick was gone. That's a no-no in this league, and he got called for it. That's roughing the kicker.
First and 10, Houston.
Rhino!
Down!
I'm back!
Set!
Johnson goes in motion.
Brown, 22. Brown, 22.
Davis catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
David Carr threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth.
They make the completion, but their short game doesn't seem to be worth the time they're investing in.
Well, even when they finally do connect, it's not really moving the ball. They need to think bigger.
Second down, tight end to the left.
Down. Switch. Black 85. Switch. Black 85.
Intercepted. Out of bounds at the 37.
Mike Logan shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Steelers have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at the 37-yard line. Bettis gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Bettis gets the call on the second down and heads upfield. Tackle at the 45.
Down. Set.
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. Bring out the chains.
No first, baby. No first. No first, baby. No first.
Right down, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's how we get it.
First and 10.
Bettis carries it for the 4th straight time, and wide right. Finally popped out of bounds at the 41. It will be first down.
Marlon McCree lets the ball carrier get past the markers and a bunch more before he can stop him.
There's the push to send him out of bounds. Very forceful, but really almost pointless.
Yeah, like smashing the barn door after the horses have already escaped.
The defense gives up the first down pretty quickly there, Peter.
Yeah, you got to at least slow him down a bit.
First down. First down, 10 yards to go.
Jerome Bettis didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get there. They were hoping for more.
Carries it for the 15th time and heads out right.
Jerome Bettis sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
What a run, Peter, and his numbers are adding up.
Adding up to one big number. Up to now, he's got 95 yards on 15 carries.
Stay low. Stay low.
Down.
Gets past the line and takes it upfield. Stopped at the 22.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Down. Set.
Ward catches the hard throw, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Down. Set.
And touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have. So far, he's got 107 yards and 1 touchdown.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Reed rockets this one deep. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Steelers enjoying the lead 14-3. The Texans had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 20-yard line. Miller grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
Like a bag of chips, Carl.
Carr dumps this one off, and this one is incomplete.
A.J. Johnson looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
That's the third incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Davis will get the handoff and gets past the line. Brought down at the 40.
Paychecks, D! Earn the paychecks!
Down! Set!
Carr fires this one over the middle, and the completion is made. Short of the markers, however. Fourth down coming up.
Come on, D! Time to step it up!
Down! Set!
Davis will get the carry on fourth down and runs into traffic. Tackled, and he's short. They will turn the ball over at the 39.
Number 96 is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on fourth down. It's worth another look. Oh, huge tackle, huge play.
Peter, that seemed like an odd situation to go for it on fourth down. What do you think?
Well, it was very gutsy, but maybe they should have used their heads and not their digestive system on that one.
How was that?
You know, guts.
Gutsy.
Digestive.
Got it.
All right.
The Steelers offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 39-yard
Mix it
line.
up! Goal! 74! Mix it up! Goal!
Roethlisberger throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Kylie Wong came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
Second and 10. Ball at 39.
Down! Set!
Burris and he's looking for room, and he's stopped right there. That will bring up first down.
Down! Set! Blue!
Roethlisberger zips it to the left sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Dan Kreider could have had a nice run up the sidelines on that one, but didn't make the catch. That's incomplete.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Bettis catches it in the flat and is at the 25. Tackled at the 20.
Ben Roethlisberger threw that one off the wrong foot, but he was able to compensate and make the completion. Man, that's body control.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down.
I see draw. I see draw.
Third and 4. Ball at 20 yard line.
Liz. Gun.
Fires this one over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Antoine Randall was the man on that play, coming across the middle, but the ball couldn't find him. Incomplete.
All right, dudes, get the ball back. Come on, fourth down. Get it
Ball
back.
at 20 yard line.
Gun.
Randall catches it in the flat and tries to get free. Tackled, and he's short. They will turn the ball over at the 20.
Kenny Wright is here to play, I tell you. What a stop on fourth down. It's worth another look. Oh, huge tackle, huge play.
That is exactly what they didn't want. They rolled the dice and tried to convert, but failed.
Yeah, and they could have just taken the 3 points. In retrospect, that was a risk they didn't have to take.
The Texans were stopped on fourth down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Carr puts his arm into this one, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Aaron Smith was on that fly ball on that last play like glue. Man, he knew where the pass was going, and he stopped it. Incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. No good. Incomplete.
Corey Bradford muffed an almost guaranteed catch there. And as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't got much more catchable than that one.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that.
That would have been a tough catch.
Down. Set. Check go. 21. Check go. 21. Hut.
Carr unloads this one to the left, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Shea Townsend completely breaks up the pass. You know, he owned that zone so clearly. Yeah, I bet he comes in on his days off to repair the turf.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on.
Mark Higgins gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
The Steelers are in control, but it's far from over. The offense comes out and will start this drive at the 21-yard line. Roethlisberger throws a bullet, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Down. Set.
Mays didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Eric Brown did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
That would have been a touchdown, but instead the defense comes up big and forced the incompletion.
Way to prevent the big play.
It'll be second down. Second down, goal to go.
Ball at the 7.
Left.
Down.
Roethlisberger ropes this one to the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Jeremy Tooman didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
That's incomplete, and it had a chance at 7.
Oh, boy, they would love to have that play again.
Third down coming up.
Ball at the 7.
Down.
No good. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Number 36.
Jerome Bettis set up for the screen back there. He had blockers ready, but forgot to catch the ball.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Reed with a 24-yarder, and it's good.
Jeff Reed has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Reed rockets this one deep. Moses decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 19.
J.J. Moses got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Texans offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 19-yard line. Carr zings it to the right side, and the completion is good for 6. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down! Switch! Black 15! Switch! Black 15!
Johnson catches this one. The Texans take their first timeout. First down, the clock is stopped at 1:56.
Down! Set!
Carr uncorks this to the left sideline, and the Texans will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, 1 man back.
Down! Set!
Johnson has to catch up. The Texans take a timeout. That's their final one.
Hey, I like those stats. Great receiving yards.
Down! Set!
Carr throws a heater right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Down! Set!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Second and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Down! Set! Green 17!
Carr rifles it out left side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Jabbar Gaffney had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
Another incompletion out left, and it appears that side of the field has not been kind to them at all.
Not at all. They got to go somewhere else. Look for a different matchup.
Third down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Should have gone for the field goal, baby. They go back. They go back.
Down! Set! Blue 30.
Carr throws a heater, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Andre Johnson tried to make the catch over the middle, but couldn't make the grab.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over.
The Steelers will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:18. Catches it left He's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Ben Roethlisberger threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
And Peter, we've talked before about what kind of an impact a big receiver can have on a football game.
That's right, Dan. A lot of people still associate receivers with speed. And right here, height is what did it. As you can see, he's up over the century mark. Oh, he came to play today.
Here's this one to the left sideline, and it's intercepted.
Gunter Robinson comes away with the football and possession for his squad. Watch this again. See, the offense got a piece of it, just enough to tip it right into his hands.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Texans start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 56. Johnson makes a tough catch and is well past the markers for a first down. Carr spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Ball by Texans, 40-yard line.
Down. Set.
Gets the sack, and the clock will continue to run.
Down. Set.
Carr throws a bullet here, and it's on, incomplete.
Andre Johnson had that ball in his hands on that play, and he just dropped it.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
Higgins grabs the rope right side, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long.
Single back.
Green.
Carr spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down, and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. Shaka, shaka.
Palomalu makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Troy Polamalu came in and got a hand on that football, and he left no chance for a reception there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive indeed.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 10. Carr throws a beauty to the right side, and it's incomplete.
You might as well go right back to the sidelines, Gaffney, because that's what I'm going to put you.
Larry, Larry, Larry. Down. Good, good, good.
It's intercepted. The 25. Stopped at the 12.
Dan, this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
And that will do it for tonight's game. The Steelers come out on top, 17-3. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job, baby. Good job. See you, though. That's all right, nigga.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Steelers stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Mike Logan is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Steelers have it off an interception already in the red zone. The bust, Jerome Bettis, got the carry as they pounded at him on the ground, and he made the most of it. A 4-yard touchdown for the Steelers. Texans trailing by 11. David Carr connected with his man on this one. The Steelers have it after a turnover on downs. Jeff Reed would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 25-yard field goal. Steelers up 17-3. David Carr would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. The Steelers after a stop on 4th down. Ben Roethlisberger would find his target on this one. The Texans, after getting an interception, Texans behind by 14. Chad Scott was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. And that's where we'll leave this one. Steelers come away with a win, 17-3. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Hines Ward is standing by with Susie Calvert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort, and you helped your team put this game away. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
First off, I'd like to give it up to the fans. They were big for us at this game today. Man, we just fed off their energy, and they fed off ours. I'd like to give it up to all the fans out there.
Chris, back to you.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.